When you think of rock and roll, you think of pure energy, rebellion, and raw attitude. And nothing shows that better than the guitar. But some guitarists go way beyond just playing. They live it. They're loud, fearless, and totally unforgettable. This is the countdown of the top 6 most badass guitarists of all time. Number 6. Slash. You know the look. Top hat, cigarette, and a Les Paul slung low. Slash wasn't just the lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses. He was the sound of late 80s and early 90s rock. Those solos on Sweet Child O' Mine and November Rain. Absolute classic. But Slash didn't just play with skill, he played with soul, with swagger. Offstage, his life was full of chaos, addiction, band fights, breakdowns, but he always came back, guitar in hand, ready to tear it up again. Slash is the kind of badass who never apologized, never toned it down, and always kept it real. Number 5. Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin's mastermind. Jimmy Page wasn't just a guitarist, he was a wizard with strings. He used violin bows, played backwards riffs, and turned heavy rock into something mythical. Think of songs like Stairway to Heaven or Kashmir. That's Page at work, mixing blues, folk, and Eastern influences into massive, unforgettable soundscapes. Off stage, he had this mysterious aura, obsessed with the occult, drenched in creativity. On stage, pure electricity. Number 4. Kurt Cobain. Kurt wasn't flashy. He wasn't a technical genius, but man, did he play with feeling. Just a few chords, a simple riff, and suddenly you were right there with him, in his pain, his rage, his rebellion. With Nirvana, he ripped apart everything glam metal stood for and gave us something real. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, In Bloom, songs that spoke to an entire generation. Kurt turned his guitar into a weapon, and with it, he rewrote the rules of rock. Number 3. Zakk Wylde. If you saw him once, you'd never forget him. Viking beard, bullseye guitar, a wall of sound behind him. Zakk Wylde is a walking force of metal. Ozzy Osbourne saw it early. Zakk came in swinging with brutal riffs and screaming solos that shook arenas. No More Tears? That's Zakk tearing it up. And beyond the stage, he's been through it all. Injuries, grief, addiction, and he's still out here ripping solos and raising hell. Zakk Wylde doesn't play guitar. He attacks it. Number 2, Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy didn't just play guitar. He turned it into something we'd never heard before. He flipped it upside down, set it on fire, and made it cry, scream, and sing. From Purple Haze to Voodoo Child to that haunting version of the Star-Spangled Banner, Jimmy didn't follow the rules. He destroyed them. Even though his time was short, his impact, eternal. Hendrix made the guitar feel limitless. Number 1. Dimebag Darrell. No one brought soul and savagery together like Dimebag. With Pantera, he helped shape modern metal. That crunchy, groovy tone, that's Dime. But what made him a true legend wasn't just his riffs, it was his heart. Dimebag loved what he did. He loved his fans. He lived for the music. His tragic death in 2004, shot on stage, still echoes in the metal world. But every dive bomb, every squeal, every crushing riff keeps his spirit alive. Dimebag wasn't just a guitarist. He was family to metalheads everywhere. So that's the list. 6 guitarists who didn't just play guitar, they owned it. No rules, no filters, just pure attitude and fire. Think someone else should have made the cut? Drop their name in the comments. And if you're into this kind of raw, no BS rock content, hit like, subscribe, and stay loud. See you in the next one.